Every soul at rest at Bellefontaine Cemetery in Arboretum has a story. Phoebe Wilson Couzins was born in the year 1842 in St. Louis, Missouri. She was the daughter of Adaline Weston and John Couzins. In her lifetime, Phoebe was a lawyer, a U.S. Marshal, a writer and public speaker, and an activist. In 1871, Phoebe became the first woman to graduate from the law school at Washington University in St. Louis, Missouri. She was one of the earliest female law graduates in the whole of the United States. As a writer, she wrote articles for Elizabeth Stanton and Susan B. Anthony, and she was a strong advocate for women's rights. In 1884, John Couzins was appointed U.S. Marshal of the Eastern District of Missouri. He made Phoebe one of his deputies. When John died in 1887, Phoebe was appointed interim marshal. Although her tenure was brief, Phoebe was, nevertheless, the first female U.S. Marshal in the United States. In the same year, Phoebe dramatically switched political positions. She renounced both the suffrage and the temperance movements and became a lobbyist and a lecturer for the United Brewers Association. In 1908, at the age of 68, she lost her job with the Brewers Association. She returned to St. Louis alone, unemployed, and disabled. She reached out to former friends and associates for aid and comfort, but was granted neither. On December the 6th, 1913, Phoebe died in squalid conditions in an unoccupied house. At her request, she was buried in Bellefontaine with her U.S. Marshal's badge pinned to her chest. Her grave remained unmarked until 1950, when members of the Women's Bar Associations of St. Louis placed a headstone at her final resting place. She is at rest along with members of her family in Lot 919 in Bellefontaine. I invite you to visit historic Bellefontaine Cemetery in Arboretum at 4947 West Florissant Avenue in St. Louis, Missouri. There is always something beautiful and interesting to see at Bellefontaine.
Women have always had a voice in St. Louis, even before the vote. Beyond the Ballot, St. Louis and Suffrage brings their inspirational stories and groundbreaking achievements to the forefront. Discover them at the Missouri History Museum. Plan your visit at mohistory.org.